Hey, what they do, man, is KC with Street Elements Magazine, the #1 magazine publication in the nation. If you got a loved one doing time in prison, make sure you send them a copy of the #1 magazine publication in the nation. Also, man, hit like, follow, subscribe. If you haven't done already yet, you hit like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification button, man. Today, I got a guest on the phone from Memphis, Tennessee. Basically, I'm going to let him introduce himself. He got a real serious case here, man. He got a lot of evidence to prove his innocence, and they ain't trying to hear, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself to y'all, so y'all can get this straight off the press. Hey, man, go. Hey, Homer, listen here. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, man. Kind of give them a breakdown of what's going on, and a little something about your case.
Okay, man. How y'all doing? First and foremost, man, I'd like to extend my gratitude to you, bro, for reaching out and giving me the platform to say the things that's going on within my situation and case. How y'all doing? My name is Steven Skinner. Man, I'm a ex-GD from Memphis, to which I was involved in a lot of things that I wasn't too proud of, but all we was doing was trying to come up and make a better life for ourselves, where it was so hard at, and sometimes doing it bring us more problems than we had at first. But no matter what, no matter how I go, I wouldn't have changed anything about my life that I did, because I did it for the fact of me trying to survive, other than this miscarriage of justice that I'm dealing with, to which these people have put me in prison for something that they know I did not do. And the state of Tennessee evidence supports the facts and findings in which I'm speaking about and I'm speaking to it. So this is not anything that I'm trying to captivate anyone with, or no manipulation. It's a man sitting in prison, and I've been sitting there 25 years for a crime I did not commit.
So you've been already been locked up 25 years?
Yes, I came to jail May the 23rd, 1999, and I haven't been released up until now. And they have me in jail. I haven't had a gun. I haven't saw a gun. I haven't shot a gun. I'm in jail because they said I'm criminally responsible for someone's taking someone else's life. But I have state evidence to which this man is telling them someone else told him to do this. And I also have an affidavit signed by the state's key witness, stating that the state made him lie on me, to which if you go on the YouTube channel, you will see that my attorney is before the Tennessee Supreme Court, stating the same to 3 justices, and they came back around to say everything that he's proved, everything that they acknowledged and conceded to, only to say that those things was wrong, and kept me in jail, saying that I can't use the evidence that clearly exonerates me because the attorney has it. However, I have a letter from the attorney stating that he didn't have it. I have a court date from the April the 10th, to which the Fox 13 news thing was recorded. However, it was shown April the 13th, and during that court date, I have records to where the judge is actually agreeing with me that the evidence is new. So no matter what the evidence is, no matter where it came from, if I can have it during my trial and it points towards my innocence, I should be able to use it. However, they're not trying to let me use it.
Yeah, because normally with a court case, if it's newfound evidence, that is ground for a retrial or a dismissal.
Absolutely, and in my case, it's either one would be okay with me, because I want to go home. My son just was murdered November the 2nd of last year, out trying to commit a robbery, and got killed during the robbery. He killed the man that he was the victim, and the victim mama came out and killed my son. So this ain't just hindering me, it's hindering my life. I had 7 kids before I came to jail, now I got 6. Like, a lot of this stuff is playing within my future that my past shouldn't even be, because they made it this.
Man, how did you actually, let's rewind, let's go to the beginning. How did you actually get involved in the streets, man? How was it growing up in Memphis that kind of led to all this stuff going on right now?
Well, I grew up in the Martinez Project, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the infamous projects in Memphis. However, I grew up and we didn't have it. And from a little child, I had a leadership ability to where I led my family, even I was the younger brother. But there was nothing that I wouldn't let them want for or need for. Did I do all that I should have for them? No, but I did my best for them, and it led me to have to go out and try to help my mom. My mom get her welfare check on the first of the month. She give me $50 or $100 to try to flip it so that she can do layaways for my sister. I'm not putting it on my mom. I'm not dragging my mom. All these things I would do tomorrow for her because she did her best. So don't think that I'm badgering my mom. I'm just letting you know, for my mom, for my family, I would do anything. And that's what led me to a life of crime, trying to do better for them, for us.
So how old it was when you first got in the streets?
No exaggeration. Seeing the streets, being a part of the streets, I probably was out 7, 8 years old. I grew up on a street called Preston Street off Parkway. That's my family street. That's where I was raised at. So the gang wasn't something I had to go look for. The gang was right there because as I did try to survive, my people before me was trying to do the same thing. So it led us to, doing whatever we can or what we could to survive our situation.
How old you was?
I'm 50 years old. I came to jail. I was 25. Now I'm 50.
All right, so you grew up in Memphis. So you remember before the crack era in Memphis?
Yes.
How was it then before crack hit the streets?
Man, before then, we can leave our doors open. We can go out and play. The gangsters on the street will help us rather than steal our bikes. You know what I'm saying? It was more of a culture of a family thing, and people will be, quick to say you from the project, you from the ghetto. I think that was the worst thing that happened in our inner cities to tear the ghettos down, because you had 5 mothers instead of 1. You had 10 uncles instead of 1. And these people probably not with no kin to you at no point, but for the hood or for whatever one may call they sections in they urban areas, it made it better. Was it a little rougher? Yeah. What did we do? A little stuff that a lot of people outside our community wouldn't have did? Yeah. But the things that we was doing, we were just trying to bring what we saw outside our community to our community. And now once we brought what they had out there into our community, they saw that it wasn't going to hinder us. Now they tried to make it to, okay, we got to get them away. They getting what we getting, and we thought the stuff would go kill them, but it didn't work.
Right. So when crack came, 86, 85, 86, the whole neighborhood kind of changed, huh?
Yeah, I'm talking about change drastically. Like, for the better and for the worse. Us being street dudes, for some of us, that was the best area in the world. But for our auntie and our cousin that stayed a couple of blocks, it wasn't. And me being from the project, I understood that. And me being GD, I understood what we was doing to our community. Therefore, that's why we followed the 21 century vote, to where we understand that, okay, we doing what we doing to survive, but we got our foot on someone's neck. So, okay, if I got my foot on your mother's neck or your father's neck, let me put my arm around your shoulder, because you going to lose both ends. The one that need to take care of you ain't, and the one that they taking care of that they can't take care of you from, sure, yeah. And that's where I came in at. And that's why I understand GD to be, and that's why I pledged and did what I did and held it as I held it, because it wasn't for me to jump no Vice Lord. It wasn't for me to jump no Mickey Colbert. It was for me to come together and understand what Larry Hoover said. Man, it's time to put down the gun and go to the poll. Look at Donald Trump. Now I'm sitting in jail with 2 life sentences for 2 felonies I didn't commit, and here they get just elected a president with 24, 34, how many ever felony to run the world, to run the country. But if you go back to that Larry Hoover interview with the Ghetto Boys, he told us this 30 years before it happened. And now I'm living. Man, peace to the chief, man. Blessing to you, old man.
How did you get introduced to the GDs? Because I'm pretty sure when you were growing up in Memphis, the gang life wasn't really something already. Was it already established in Memphis?
Well, to some point, we had a few coming through. We had a few coming around, doing what they was doing. with it, but you know, it just came out the air. It was just so much love. It was so much unity. It was just what a black person in our struggle needed to
Right.
help us to become what we are. Because there's no way if you got a person told you just walk across the street and it was a snake right there and it bit you. If he just told you that, why would you go across that same street? Now I might go up a little more and go across it. And that's what GD was to me as a kid growing up. It helped me to educate myself. It helped me to want to be better because I didn't want to let it down. So a lot of things that people feel like is bad and they, misuse it or talk down on it. Now I dropped out of school in the 7th grade. Now I got my GED, college, and all that. But I only learned because I wanted to be the best I could be and what I had enjoyed.
How many times you done been to prison?
Man, this is my first time, man.
This your first?
This is my first time incarcerated in prison.
So your first time leaving the streets, you left with 2 life sentences.
Man, the first time I ever did some time, I did 6 months in the county jail. And when I got out, the next time I was incarcerated and given 2 life sentences for something they know I did not do.
Now let's go into that situation, man, with that with the case that led you to get the 2 life sentences.
Okay. Well, I don't want to put too much, on the case. I like for the people to go read it and, assess it themselves. Everything that I'm saying about this case has been showed within the paperwork in black and white. It ain't no slick, nothing going on but me trying to get out of prison and save my life, to which I gave it to others and they let it go down the drain.
Right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this little video so they can hear what the news saying. That way it ain't just coming from our mouth. I'm gonna let them hear what the news, Fox News, is saying about your particular situation.
Jeremy, able to answer some of those questions. Jeremy, the man and his attorney went before a judge earlier this week. Were they asking for a new trial or what?
That's the thing. They're asking for a new trial, especially because his trial attorney, what they are saying, didn't have all of the evidence to properly defend Stephen Skinner. Now, Stephen Skinner is the man who is currently serving 2 life sentences. And he says he's been putting all of his time and effort to hopefully one day walk out of prison. However, it won't be easy. Monday, Skinner's attorney, Terrell Tootin, explained to the judge there may be a possibility Skinner's trial attorney didn't get all of the evidence needed to defend Skinner. Tootin requested the judge allow a hearing so Skinner's trial attorney can actually testify under oath that he didn't have all of the evidence. Tootin says hopefully with that hearing, the case can be submitted to the Shelby County District's Attorney Justice Review Unit.
Trial counsel didn't have it. So either this evidence was withheld or someone dropped the ball somewhere. We need to have a hearing to say where was this ball dropped, but in no scenario is it Mr. Skinner's fault that he didn't have it.
Now, Monday, the judge didn't make a decision on whether or not that hearing will actually happen. As a matter of fact, later on this morning during Good Morning Memphis, we're going to go into a little bit more detail as to if this hearing does not happen, what's next.
Now that's crazy. Everybody knows something happened, but they don't want to make a correction.
Man, listen, it is not crazy, bro. Listen to the YouTube thing. I can read it right now verbatim. I got it in my hand right here.
Go ahead and read it out, man.
I'm about to read it verbatim to you. Hold on 1 minute. This is crazy. First of all, I'm gonna read 2 things to you to kill everything we just read right there. This is gonna be so open and shut, man. You're gonna be like, what the hell they don't give to my little brother? You probably finna move down here. You finna want me out of here so bad, man. Like, this is sad.
Well, when the news get involved and they saying it's an issue, it's an issue.
But this the crazy part that they hate me. Like, are we being recorded right now?
Yeah, we recording right now.
All right, yeah, they hate me for the fact that, listen, okay, man, I wasn't no saint, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't. And I did the things I did to survive. I never raped nobody. I never touched no kid. I never, touched no old people. I ain't touched no women. We played and dealt with the life as it was given to us. So how do y'all punish us for giving us the pig intestine and we turning it into chicken? Now y'all want to be mad? No. You know what I'm saying? If my hands are dirty, I'm gonna go lay down and do my time. But how you put me in jail and take me from my mama for something I did not do, and I did not do it. And not only that, but here you go, we're dedicated to the point to where we are satisfied with the outcome of what they were saying about did the lawyer have it or not. So we understand that the lawyer didn't have it. And I'm going to read it to you verbatim to with what the lawyer said and what the outcome of everyone that dealt with it. If you don't mind giving me...
Yeah, I'm waiting on you.
All right.
So we got a situation here, man. A man is fighting for his innocence. He's been in prison right now 25 years. The courts know, the news know, the attorneys know, the prosecutors know. Everybody know that he was not granted certain information, certain evidence that would have freed him, And this man right now is still doing time. And this going on in Memphis, Tennessee. I done heard a lot about Shelby County. In Shelby County, from what I'm hearing, they do not play fair.
Man, they do not play fair at all, man. You have a person on the phone right now, man. All I did was try to do what they doing, is take care of my family, and they would not let us, due to the fact that our family became better off than their family, and their family became what they wanted our family to be, non-existent and stupid on drugs. And that's the problem with these people. Point blank, period. All right. So we were just listening to the Fox News stuff.
Right.
And it was saying that did the lawyer have the evidence? Okay, this is I'm trying to set it up so we can flow right through it, so I won't have to continue to tell you. Hold on. Let me get it in order. Okay, we gonna begin with showing that it is already acknowledged that they are familiar that the lawyer did not have his influence.
Correct.
From the lawyer's mouth that stated this. I'm reading from transcript of proceeding, April the 10th, 2023. The Honorable Paula Skies, presiding judge. For the state, Leslie Bird. For the defendant, Terrell 2. Okay. I'm reading from... Hold on. All right. Just be patient with me.
No problem.
All of them coincide with each other, and I'm going to explain after I get to read. Okay, I'm starting reading at page 7 from the transcript of April the 10th, to which led to the Fox News interview you just saw. It said, Mr. Chu. It said, one of the things they said is that the trial counsel testified that the case turned on the single issue of whether or not Mr. Skinner ordered the hit. That was on page 5 of their opinion. And then on page 6 of their opinion, they say that trial counsel testified that he had access to the material and viewed all of it prior to trial. The court. Okay, Mr. Two, again, one of the things that we have filed on this pending petition is trial counsel's statement to the Board of Professional Responsibility. One is from September the 27th, another is from November the 2nd, 2021. And in part, one of the things that is actually acknowledged is, actually acknowledged is saying at the hearing on Mr. Skinner's petition for post-conviction relief in 2008, I testified I reviewed all discovery material prior to trial. More particularly, I reviewed, and when I say I, this is what the trial counsel is saying. More particularly, I reviewed all material I was given, which is consistent with the ruling. The state, however, did not give me its federal file, and I don't believe.
What's up, Bird? We got a man on the line right here fighting for his freedom. Been locked up 25 years.
Not to my knowledge, sharing with me at any time. Whether this suggests that the documents were intentionally withheld by the state or simply not in it at the time of my review, I cannot say. He did go on to say in that same letter that he was approved by myself and Attorney Portman, asking for the affidavit.
Got to realize he right now he incarcerated. He fighting for his life.
Excuse me. He said, let me start back over. He then later goes on to say in that same letter that he was approved by myself and Attorney Portman asking for an affidavit, and he said he declined a request stated. This is what the trial counsel stated. I have no way of knowing, and I am unwilling to state under oath that the failure to timely provide this material in question was in fact intentional on anyone's part. He's basically confirming that in the letter of November where he confirmed that there was in fact key information he was not given. Okay, now that was my lawyer setting the basis for the argument.
So hold on, wait a minute. So basically, your lawyer saying he didn't have the evidence.
Yes, I got letters from the lawyer saying he didn't have the evidence, and I'm going to show you right now. But this what the state agreed with me. But this what the state is saying. To the extent it's new evidence, it would be properly heard under the writ of Aaron Corral Noble, and as we have heard from his trial counsel, he's not willing to clarify or to make any conclusion as to whether it was intentional or unintentional. But he is asserting he didn't have it, and that it wasn't given to him, which I think falls under then a Brady violation. Now I'm going to go to the judge to where she's actually agreeing with us. Okay. Mr. Two, all right. It said, Mr. Two said, in that same letter, it said, as I previously stated, I do not recall having been given access at the time to the material later provided in the answers to Mr. Skinner's open records request. Had I known of the existence of the documents in advance of trial, I would have used them in an attempt to impeach to the extent they may have been useful. Now, this is the trial lawyer telling the board of responsibility this. So, with him making this assertion saying he didn't have it, there's an automatic new trial, huh? There's no way around it. And the only way they're not giving me a new trial, they are saying that the lawyer had the information. But here you go, the lawyer said he didn't have it. And I'm about to go on to read the gist of what I'm talking about so we can get off this part of it. All right, now, the whole thing about Fox News saying, did the lawyer have it or did not have the information? So therefore, the judge, only someone can make this conclusion is the judge.
Right.
Okay, did my lawyer ask specifically what we stated to which we need this answer to? Mr. Two stated, and Judge, is it possible before Your Honor make the ruling and what we are asking that we had a trial attorney testify under oath and clear this issue up? Because I don't see any harm in having this cleaned up so that we're not going through this cycle again. Because if he never had it, which is the trial attorney, never had the evidence, the court. He never had the evidence. Mr. Two, my lawyer as of now, and I don't know. He was cut off by the court by saying he never had it. Mr. Two, okay, the court. He said it very clearly here. He never had it. I get it. This is Judge Paula Sky. The Honorable Judge Paula Sky is sitting here on record telling me that actually withheld from me. She agreed with me. And then the state, after we did that, the state did a reply brief to which I'm reading from right now. Be patient with me. 1 minute.
So I got a question for you. So the trial judge agreed on your motion saying that you did, that the attorney saying he didn't have the evidence.
Yes, sir. Everything I just read came from the interview. From this Fox 13 news thing we just listened to.
Right.
This is the whole thing. I'm gonna send it to you. Everything that we're doing, I'm going to send it all to you so you can have your records, so you can fact find. My life is an open book. However, I'm ready to go home and start a new chapter. I have an 18-year-old granddaughter that's pregnant. Understand me. Big time GD, big time drug dealer from the ghetto. They say I won't go live to be 10. Now I got a granddaughter 18 that's gonna bless me with another baby. Now I gotta go home and get myself together, bro.
Man, 25 years for something that could have been proven your innocence. That's crazy, man.
No, you ain't heard nothing yet. You ain't heard nothing. Check this out. Okay, the state replied to our brief that we filed after getting the denial. So
Hold on, bro. I gotta stop. What was their reason for denying it?
they denied it, saying that the lawyer had it. That's what I'm telling you. Listen, man, the thing from September the 4th you just saw is the YouTube thing.
Right.
It just happened September the 4th. 45 days later, they denied me, saying that the lawyer had the information. And now, but this the killing part, argument. This my lawyer filed this after the state filed this proof. Trial counsel, this our argument. Trial counsel refused to voluntarily provide a statement. And this is what my lawyer stated. In the state's response, it appeared that they are suggesting that trial counsel was in fact willing to provide an affidavit, but unwilling to state that the information withheld was intentional. In other words, the state appears to argue that trial counsel would have provided the affidavit as long as he was not asked to state in the affidavit that the state conduct was with bad intention. Specifically, the state on page 5 of its response brief inserted, trial counsel declined the request, but he had no way of knowing and was unwilling to state under oath that failing to timely provide the material in question was in fact intentional on anyone's part. Bruh, the state wrote this in their reply brief. Y'all agreeing with me that this evidence was withheld. Y'all just saying whether it was intentionally withheld or not, to the point where it doesn't even matter. Because if it's withheld, intentional or unintentional, I need a new trial to get it done to show that I didn't have it. And man, listen, this is from my trial attorney name was Charles Wall. I'm reading verbatim from a letter that he sent to Deputy P. Shaw at the Board of Professional Responsibility on September 21st. And the reason I did this was when I found the paperwork and found it, they came back and said that I can't use it because my attorney had it and he failed to use it. So if this is true, then my lawyer has failed me because he had the actual evidence to prove that I'm innocent, to which I'm going to read 2 sections of it so you can actually hear that I am innocent before we get off this phone.
All right, so check this out. Hold on before you go any further. So if your lawyer had the evidence and he didn't use it, you can file a motion for ineffective counsel, right? Which I'm pretty sure you already filed, right?
Right. Man, you with me, bro. Like right now, even at this point right now, when you listen to that YouTube thing, it's basically, I have a written Al-Karam notice going with the state withholding it, okay, it's on you. But I also got a post-conviction, reopening of my post-conviction on the basis of the ruling that y'all got. If y'all saying it was the attorney, okay, he was ineffective, y'all need to reopen up my post-conviction and give me a chance to acknowledge, to bring this knowledge to the court, that it could have showed that I was innocent. And they won't let me do it saying that the lawyer had it, but we'll go something finna clear it all the way up to satisfy that Fox 13 News thing you just read.
Okay.
Okay. Give Mrs. Shaw. Give Mrs. Shaw. This is the lawyer right to the Supreme Court about me making my complaint. I am a recipient of your letter of September 8, 2021, received in my office September 17, following communication from my former client, Stephen Dwayne Skinner. Over a period of 20 years, I have made every effort to assist Mr. Skinner ethically and to the extent possible in the defense of his case, a case which was complicated on several levels. I am not and never have been unsympathetic to Mr. Skinner's distress at his present situation, but I believe his complaint against me at the time is wholly unfounded. At a hearing on Mr. Skinner's petition for post-conviction relief in 2008, I testified I had reviewed all discovery material prior to trial. More particularly, I reviewed all material I was given. The state, however, did not give me its federal file, and I don't believe Special Agent folks did either. The evidence to which Mrs. Skinner now point was not, to my knowledge, shared with me at any time. Whether this suggests the documents were intentionally withheld by the state. Yeah. Whether this suggests the documents were intentionally withheld by the state or simply not in the file at the time of my review, I cannot say. This right there kills everything. Automatic new trial, automatic hearing, or something. But y'all they still got me sitting in prison talking to you right now based on this same trial attorney saying that he didn't have the evidence.
So basically, the state had this evidence. The state had this evidence, and they didn't present this evidence to your attorney because they know if they presented this evidence to your attorney, it can free you.
All right, I'm about to read the next letter that was wrote because I wrote him up again.
Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee, Shelby County.
To the
Bird.
board of responsibility. And he wrote this in the affidavit. I would be at home right now. As you can see, he's trying to save himself in the state at the same time. So he became upset with me for doing that. But however, he wrote them back, and he also said again, this from Charles Walton. As I have previously stated, I do not recall having been given access at the time to the material later provided in the answer to Mr. Skinner's open record request. Had I known of the existence of the documents in advance of trial, I would have used them in an attempt to repeat to the extent they may have been useful. I'm not supposed to get a new trial automatic, bro.
I mean, it's all on the docket. I mean, I hear the evidence. If I'm a judge sitting here on the throne, on the panel listening, I hear it. I hear the evidence.
But you hold your hand, sit down, and listen to this. This is gonna blow your top off. Now, I'm reading. First and foremost, I'm gonna be reading from the State of Tennessee, Shelby County affidavit of complaint. I'm gonna read it in shorts. And the name that I'm about to state, I'm not writing, I'm not doing anything. I'm reading from a piece of paper